unfortunately, James Cameron had some scheduling conflicts, and I had the
Creative
studio
differences.
in my ear, and they decided that they were upset that the DCU stole James Gunn from Marvel, and so they decided that they're gonna do a little
No,
payback on DC.
no.
Welcome to another episode of Talk Talk Punch. Thank you so much to both our audio podcast listeners as well as our YouTube viewers for joining us. I am Brody. I'm joined tonight by Tudong Dylan
Hey.
and the Dum Dum Dugan of these howling commandos, Charlie Hickman. If you haven't already, we'd love it if you subscribe so you can come back here every Wednesday to hang out with us and see what we're talking about. Kind of like this week's topic. We have one of the Talk Talk Punch patented fantasy drafts. We're building a movie. We're doing it by a draft. Charlie has put together a wonderful draft for us. It's going to be lots of fun. Charlie, you want to give us a quick explanation for those of us who have maybe never been a part of one of our drafts before?
Absolutely. So we are going to be creating basically a new motion picture out of thin air here. There's going to be some parameters provided throughout the draft, different categories that we'll be selecting choices from, as well as in this particular draft, some studio interference to kind of muck up the works just when you're getting comfortable with your choices. The studio is going to come along and interfere, and that's going to be a lot of fun, hopefully. You want me to just get into the draft stuff, what we're doing here?
Yeah, let's get into the draft.
So a while back, we did in honor of James Gunn taking over the helm of the DCEU. We did like a fresh start DCU kind of kickoff of our own, and we kind of made some movies on some of their flagship properties. So tonight, we're in the multiverse, folks. We are in the multiverse, and in this particular version of the multiverse, Marvel has decided, you know what? Things are getting a little complicated. We're getting a little bit over our skis here. People are getting a little bit upset about all these new movies and characters. You know what we need to do is start over. A blip, if you will.
Clean slate.
A clean slate. So they've hired us, and they said, here, we're going to task you with the job of picking 3 of our flagship properties and just starting fresh. Let's start anew. And so that is exactly what we are going to do.
Excellent.
Nice.
All right. So how are we starting this out, Charlie?
Well, the first thing we got to do is get the spinner out and see who goes first. So let's get that 3-headed monster out here and spin the wheel of destiny.
Let's see. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Oh, I didn't plan this one. Not very well, at least. Let's get those nameplates out of there.
No one noticed. It's okay. It's very subtle.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look, do this.
Everyone's just staring at the beauty. There's oddly shaped heads there. That's all anyone can see.
All right. Here we go. Look, I'm ready now.
Yeah, you are.
Here we go. The spinner. Who is it going to be? This is who gets to go first, right?
Correct. This is an important. Oh, come on now.
Well,
I call shenanigans.
There's no denying the spinner.
Shocking.
The impartial spinner.
All right, so Brody will get to go first. I'll go second, and then Dylan. So kind of in that little triangular order that you can see on your screen right here. And this is really an important one to go first on, Brody, because you get first crack at picking which Marvel property you'll be rebooting. So let's get these categories up here so the folks at home can see. We have 5 choices to choose from. You'll be restarting Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, or Spider-Man.
This is tough. I mean, Spider-Man is so big. But is Spider-Man too much pressure? Is that too much pressure to try to reboot a Spider-Man for the 4th time?
For a normie, sure, but for a Brody, I don't know.
Captain America would be interesting. Iron Man, I don't know if I might reboot Iron Man. I'm going to go with Captain America.
Okay. Excellent choice. All right, Dylan, I was wrong. So the order kind of shifted on the screen as we went into this little 3-shot here. So why don't you go second?
Okay. I'll go with the Hulk.
Ooh,
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Give me a little Jekyll and Hyde business.
You know what? I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna put a little pressure on myself. I'm gonna go with Iron Man, and this is the oldest first, so I feel like it needs to be present in this rebooted universe. And so hopefully I do not screw this up. Robert Downey Jr. I know I talked to him before. He gave me permission. He said, "Do
Nice.
what you got to do. Do what you got to do, kid, and stop harassing me at home." So,
You guys are original Avengers. So.
all right, I like this lineup. I'm excited. All right, Dylan, you get to go first here. No studio interference yet. So, all right. So now you need a director because you can't have a movie without a director. And so up here are 5 directors who were at the helm of the top 5 non-MCU, non-animated grossing films of 2022. So your choices are James Cameron, who did Avatar Part 2, Joseph Kosinski of Maverick fame, Colin Trevorrow
Oh.
from Jurassic Park Dominion, Matt Reeves of The Batman, and David Yates, who's been doing all these Fantastic Beasts.
And the last, he did the final 4 Harry Potters or something like that.
That was ages ago, but yes.
What did David Yates do recently?
Fantastic Beasts was his 2022.
I'm gonna go for a loop. I was thinking I would go dark, but I'm gonna go never bet against James Cameron, even if they're stupid blue cats. Going James Cameron. I want explosions. Oh, that would be more like Michael Bay.
James Cameron Captain America would be amazing.
Yeah, but in James Cameron Hulk, the Hulk would look the best it ever looked in its life. It's looked fine so far, but now it's gonna look like it's in like another entire planet. Maybe he'll do Planet Hulk because it's James Cameron. And you know what? He doesn't do anything halfway. He does them big, and then he gets all the money for it. I'm going James Cameron because James Cameron knows how to pull in people, even when it's really stupid. But when it's really good, when he's got a script, he's got True Lies, you got Terminator 2. Come on.
I enjoyed the Avatar movies. I did.
Well, I'm not.
No,
that's good, sorry, bro. That's good.
I'm signed because I don't know. I'm not sure who to pick. So you know what? I'm gonna trust the fate of my movie. These are like a lot of these directors. If you look up their directing history, it's not long. It's not a long history here. And so, in fact, the guy I'm gonna go with directed a video called Taco Bell Web of Fries back in 2018. So he's come a long way since whatever that was. But he also did Tron Legacy, and I want someone who can handle practical effects in the air. So give me Joseph Kosinski.
Nice.
So doing some Maverick style flying stuff with Iron Man.
You guys are unbelievable, man. Come on, guys.
Hey, your boy Matt Reeves is there, bro. The guy who did Batman. What's happening? The Batman.
The Batman. Not a Batman. Not any Batman.
Just the Batman.
What else has Colin Trevorrow done?
I'm glad you asked that, bro.
I feel like I know. I know he was signed on for a Star Wars, but then left, and then
left. Oh, really? He left?
Or well,
I don't think he left.
He was let go. He was going to do the Boba Fett movie, wasn't he?
So he did. He's only directed 8 things, and a lot of them are shorts. But he did do obviously Jurassic Park World Dominion in 2022, as well as Jurassic World in 2018.
Yeah.
And then that probably is all you've heard of, unless you're a big
that's it.
Fan. Safety Not Guaranteed, 2012.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I don't know that one.
That was a fun movie.
All right. I mean, I know Reeves did the Planet of the Apes movies, so he could do
It's gonna be great when Brody's gonna agonize over this, and then he's gonna get the studio interference, and he's gonna have a new director anyway.
Oh, you said there was no studio interference.
He did not say that.
On the last one.
Oh, no.
Oh, there'll be some interference.
You said
Oh,
several times that there's studio interference, bro. How did you come across it? No studio interference.
okay. So do I pick somebody I don't want in anticipation of getting studio
No, just pick
interference?
your guy because you're in charge of the spinner, so I'm sure it won't land on you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick Matt Reeves.
Okay, good choice.
It's a good pick. Good pick.
All right, Brody, it's time though. The studio is called. They're in my ear saying that they have a director that they'd like to
Oh,
impose. So we're gonna need to figure out who will have their director swapped.
oh, swapped. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Hopefully, because it already landed on me, it won't land on me again.
Well,
Brody,
that's
Brody. Actually, the most funny
Oh,
outcome would be
oh,
Dylan
oh,
for
oh,
sure.
oh, oh, Two Dog, no.
How do you lose James Cameron?
So, unfortunately, James Cameron had some scheduling conflicts, and I had the
Creative
studio
differences.
in my ear, and they decided that they were upset that the DCU stole James Gunn from Marvel, and so they decided that they're gonna do a little
No,
payback on DC.
no,
They're bringing in
no.
Zack Snyder to create the new Marvel verse
Oh,
at the helm of the
oh,
Hulk film. It's gonna be flippin-tastic.
Well, it really doesn't matter what I do at this point because it's
Destiny.
gonna be trash. Like unbelievable. Zach,
Of all the characters you picked, Hulk Snyder, that could work.
Hulk Snyder could work.
Hulk Snyder cannot work.
He could do good visuals. He could do good visuals.
Unbelievable, bro.
Just think of like 300. Just like 300 style.
300 was so stupid. The Incredible Hulk is nothing if not a thinking person's movie. It's never been anything else. Even with Edward Norton and he's just fighting the Abomination, it still was all thinking. And Zack Snyder doesn't understand how to think.
Dylan,
He's gonna be like, "Oh, wouldn't it be great if I put Betty in there and we just killed her off?" Oh, that's my Zack Snyder impression.
Oh,
but Jimmy Olsen, he should be in the FBI. Oh, let's kill him, shoot him in the head. Oh.
So, question, Charlie. So, does that mean that James Cameron is available?
No, we're just gonna. James Cameron had to leave.
Bro, unbelievable.
The corpse isn't even dead over there. You're kicking the bones.
Dude, a James Cameron Captain America would be amazing. Are you kidding me?
I feel legitimately bad. Should I offer Dylan an olive branch?
I feel really bad too. If you guys were here for, was it the DC one where Dylan got like 3 or 4 studio interferences in a row?
I got all the studio interferences.
I mean, I think it's hilarious that it wound up being Zack Snyder, but
unbelievable.
All right, Dylan, should I give him a lifeline? One chance to get a different director?
No, I got what I got.
All right, we roll.
Okay.
All right, Dylan, I'm sorry, bud. All right, on we go. Next category, please. All right, so you'll notice that this is blank. All right, so the main character here, player 1, that's going to be me, I guess. So I am going to be filling out my Iron Man here. Now we're going to do a little different format this year, this particular round. And so I have a list of actors that will be matching the age ranges of the characters when they were originally cast. So Robert Downey Jr. was in his 40s when he was originally cast as Iron Man. So I have a pool of actors in their 40s. You guys will be in charge of picking my numbers. I need 3 numbers from 1 to 50, and then we will put the actors that I get to choose from into the slideshow. So, Dylan, I know you get me back here. Give me 3 bad numbers. Give me three bad ones.
Do it. Oops, sorry.
3 numbers?
Yeah, 3 numbers, 1 to 50.
All right. 23.
Okay.
38.
23. Oh, Dylan, so mean. All right, 23. Ashton Kutcher. All right, 38. James Marsden. Okay, James Marsden, not bad. What was the third one?
45.
45. Okay, 45 is Chris Pine.
Oh.
Is who?
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Okay, so let's see. Let's write my choices in there, bro. I got Chris Pine, Ashton Kutcher, or who's the other guy I said? James Marsden. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and probably not pick Ashton Kutcher of those three. I know that's maybe the controversial take there, but
Controversial.
controversial. You know what? I'm gonna go Chris Pine. I think he's a fantastic actor. He's a good Kirk. Why not? We'll put him in
James
here.
Marsden never gets a break. Poor guy.
He really doesn't.
Watch Jury Duty. Watch Jury Duty. It's good with James Marsden on Freebie. But come on,
Right.
give me Christopher Pine. All right, now Brody, you're up next. So you are gonna need to give me three numbers, same drill, 1 to 50. You are casting the role of Captain America, so you are getting actors in their 30s. Let's hear them.
Let's go with 1.
Okay, Chris Hemsworth.
Perfect.
3.
Okay, 3. Robert Pattinson. Oh, reunited with Matt Reeves. How about that?
And let's just go 50.
50. You're making me work for it. All right, I got to scroll here. Scroll into 50. 50 is Penn Badgley.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
You know Penn Badgley. Come on now.
Can you tell me who that?
He's the lead actor from Netflix's You. So if you haven't seen that show, then I guess I could probably understand why he is. But
Penn
B? The serial killer guy. Yeah,
let's call him Penn. Never seen it.
You're not gonna pick him. It doesn't matter. You don't get him.
I'm between Chris Hemsworth and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
For Captain America.
For Captain America.
Like, it's got to be Chris Hemsworth, right? As weird as it would be to have him go from Thor to Captain America. Like, he is tall, he's huge, he's blonde. He could easily do a Captain America. I can't
just
see
as
Robert
easily as he could do a Thor.
I can't see a Robert Pattinson doing Captain America. Not unless we're doing like a totally different Captain America. We're going like Nomad Captain America or something like that.
Ooh, okay.
Which, like, I guess that we could, but I don't want the Batman just replaced with Captain America. I want it to be Captain America, right?
Okay.
So, Robert Pattinson could do it, though. I don't know. Robert Pattinson as Captain America. I'm trying to, like, picture it. He's got a good jaw.
He does.
Is he too somber? Have we seen any movies of him, like, being really, like, hopeful?
Weren't the Twilight movies kind of comedies?
No.
I haven't seen those.
He was really hopeful in Harry Potter, and then he died.
Tenet was like a pretty uplifting film, right? That was like a...
Oh, he was good in Tenet. And he was, like, laughing and smiling and stuff.
Just because he hasn't done it doesn't mean he can't do it.
That's
I
true.
mean, I'm sure you put Christian Bale in a romantic comedy. What could go wrong,
I mean, he was in American Psycho. That was romantic.
That was very comedic.
It was romantic. Okay, you know what?
You know what? Make a call, bro.
I'm changing to Robert Pattinson.
Okay, all right.
I think it would be very weird to see Thor now as Captain America.
Yeah.
Especially if we're trying to reboot, like, we got to move on.
It'd be kind of jarring. But then you'd have Chris Evans cast as Thor, and it'd be great. And at one point, they'll do like the Spider-Man, like pointed at each other's. All right, Dylan, you're back to you again. You are casting the Hulk. Now look, Mark Ruffalo, 40 years old when he took over the role. Wow. Edward Norton was 39 when he did the role. So because of Zack Snyder's I'm feeling bad. I'm gonna let you pick your pool. You want 40s or 30s for your actor pool?
It really doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. That's the spirit. He's given up. I'm gonna give you 30s. Then we're gonna give you a hopeful young. So don't pick any of Brody's numbers, and you're good. Give me 3.
10.
10. Okay,
20.
very good.
What?
Evan Peters for 10. Good. What was
20?
the next one you said? 20. Okay. Okay. What's next?
And 30.
Okay, so Miles Teller, and then 30. You get Josh Hutcherson.
I should have gone 40s. I'll go Peter Evans. I think he's easily the best out of that bunch.
Hutchin?
Yeah, he decided to paint himself into a tree in the first Hunger Games. Miles Teller. No, I don't care who the third one is. I would go.
He was
with the
Mr.
third,
Fantastic.
No, I know he was. I know exactly who he is. He was also in Top Gun Maverick. He's been in many things.
Oh yeah,
and
I liked him in Top Gun. You don't think he could do a good Bruce?
I can give you the same numbers in the 40s. You want them? You want Tobey
No,
Maguire instead?
No, it's okay. Peter Evans.
Oh.
Evan Peters. Evan Peters is a very good quality actor. I was very impressed with his Quicksilver. I was impressed with him in American Horror Story. And I'll be impressed.
Can we just hear what the names are, Charlie?
So the second one was Andy Samberg, actually. So that would have been. Hey. And then you did 40, Jensen Ackles.
Whoa! Now that would have been good.
Oh, take Jensen Ackles.
If you want it, you got it.
No.
Take it.
No. Evan Peters is
right.
And besides, Jensen Ackles is going to be busy doing the DCU Batman, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm getting in my ear. The studio is telling me that one of these actors is unavailable for their production. We're going to need to spin the wheel and see what we got going on here.
Dylan, I am genuinely terrified that it's going to be you. I'm more terrified.
Snyder, it's not going to matter. Zack Snyder is going to ruin everything.
I'm more worried that it's going to be you than it's going to be me.
Wow.
Oh.
Is that you, bro?
That's
I'm shocked
me.
that it went to you.
It was really close to being Dylan. I was really worried.
I was like, yep, nope, here it is.
All right, bring it on. What's it going to be? I don't get Robert Pattinson.
You don't get Robert Pattinson, so sorry about that. But
the Batman called and they need him.
You do get to take someone from the DCU. I'm going to need you to pick a number 1 through 5, and then you will get your Justice League actor who will be replacing Robert P.
Oh wow! Oh bro! Oh.
And let me tell you, there's some wild swings here. So you gotta make sure you pick the right number. I am sending you your boy. I'm telling you what number to pick right now.
Oh my gosh!
I am telling you.
Okay, so 1 through 5. 1 through 5.
1 through 5. I'm telepathically telling you which number you want.
Oh my gosh! There's like.
If I guess what number it is, can he either say yes or no? Like, would you say yes or no? And then, he can then avoid that number or choose it?
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I say you're sending to him number 4. Is that right?
Please don't pick 4.
Okay, bro, you got it. Now it's 1 through 4. Don't choose 4.
Please don't pick 4.
3.
Okay, 3 is a much better choice. It's you're going to be a little bit disappointed. It's Henry Cavill, and so
it is Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Number 2 would have been Ben Affleck. Number 1 would have been Jason Momoa. Number 4 was Ezra Miller, and number 5 was Ray Fisher. So, you did good. Thanks to Dylan, because man, if you had picked Ezra, man, I would have. I don't know. It would have been.
No way Ezra can be Captain America. No way.
All right, I'll make the note here. So you get Henry C. Criminal. That is beautiful.
Look at that! Look at your studio interference, bro. Look at that! You have Henry Cavill.
I got my favorite guy.
Hey, but there was a 25% chance you were going to end up with Mr. Miller over there. So it was a risky roll of the dice, but it paid off.
Man, I could have wound up with Ezra Miller. I could have wound up with a Ben Affleck. I could have gotten a Jason Momoa.
That would have been second best, I'd say.
Yeah, Momoa would be interesting. It's a different movie, but hey,
It would have
we're
been a
starting
very
fresh.
different movie.
We're starting fresh here. All right. All right, next category. Next category.
You know what that means, bro? That means I would have picked Ezra Miller.
Okay, so we're love interests now, and our love interests are going to be paired to our hero with their most commonly paired character. But that doesn't mean that they have to actually be love interests in the film. You can do as you wish with these characters because you're writing the script here. So, but we're going to pick from the pools of the same kind of age ranges. So I have a 40-something actor, so I will be getting a 40-something actresses. So let's go. Same thing, Brody. You can pick my numbers this time. 1 to 50.
1.
Okay. 1 is Angelina Jolie.
Let's go 16.
16. Okay, that is Rebel Wilson. Okay. Interesting.
And let's go 22.
22 is Michelle Rodriguez.
Yikes.
Okay. Interesting groupings here. So this is for Pepper Potts. Rebel Wilson's got some movies that are coming out that I'm sure are interesting.
She's in her 40s?
Yeah. We're the Father Time is undefeated. We are all on the march to the grave.
Rebel Wilson is in the same decade as Angelina Jolie?
So Rebel Wilson was born in 1980. She is 43 years old. I mean, like, assuming that this is all accurate information. Angelina was born in 75, so she's 48. So wow. Yeah, only 5 years separation. But yeah, Angelina got maybe earlier start in her acting career. I don't know. Anyway, we can discuss that another time. Michelle Rodriguez has done a lot of good action stuff with Dungeons and Dragons and all the Fast and the Furious movies. But I think Angelina Jolie's got the gravitas. It's got the acting chops to give me a nice strong Pepper Potts who can stand up to Senor Tony, Chris Pine. Yeah, what a pairing! What a pairing! What a pair! I'm talking myself into it. All right.
Oh, I'm very worried. Very
Brody?
worried.
What's there to be worried about? Oh, don't be worried. Don't be worried.
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you worried about, bro? Exactly. What could you possibly? You've got Henry Cavill. What could go wrong? You get studio interference, and you'll probably get James Cameron too.
All right, now, hey, Henry Cavill is in his 40s, and so we're matching ages. So we're gonna go 40s for you as well, but give me different numbers than the 3 you just chose for me.
Okay. Let's go higher up then. Let's go 30.
30. Okay, 30 is Ava Green.
Oh, okay.
For your Peggy Carter here.
I like Ava Green. Then let's go 39.
Okay, 39 is Neve Campbell.
Wow.
And let's go 49.
49, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right.
Those are all good picks.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Did you mean DH?
You pick a mean set of numbers,
Dallas,
bro. You pick a mean set. BDH.
Oh, I thought Eva Green was going to be a shoo-in, but Bryce Dallas Howard, I like her a lot. Oh.
She'd be a good Peggy Carter.
Yeah, let's go Bryce Dallas Howard.
Nice, right. Good choice. That's a good choice.
All right, Dylan, you are in the pool of 30s. So I need 3 unique numbers that can be anything.
Okay. Let's go the same as the guys. Let's go 10.
All right, 10. We got Anna Kendrick.
Hey, that's good.
Nice.
20.
20. We got Keira Knightley.
And 30.
And 30, we get Shailene Woodley.
All right. Easy choice, Anna Kendrick. Easy choice.
I don't know. That's not how you spell her name.
It's okay. Just Anna Kendrick. There we go.
Anna K. That's how you do it. All right. She's your Betty Ross. All right.
I could see her and Evan Peters doing. That's a good couple. That's good.
I'm into it. You're gonna have the most. The most interesting film, Dylan. Already, I can just tell. Now,
it's going to seem interesting when the trailer comes, and then you're going to actually watch it and be like, "How did he make it so boring?" It doesn't make any sense. And then we're 10 scenes cut from this. Are we going to have a director's cut?
There's a couple of landmines coming that are could really make your movie really surreal and interesting. But none here.
Tudong, think about the slow-mo as Evan Peters transforms into the Hulk.
I forgot about the slow-mo, bro.
Oh, don't forget about the slow-mo.
90% of the movie is going to be in slow-mo, even if it's just like Betty Ross is ordering a coffee in slow motion, because that makes the film interesting.
Anna Kendrick can sing if they want to do like an extended long Hulk ballad or something.
You know what? I'm going to, the rest of this, I'm going to do it like how I picture Zack Snyder doing it. Only I'm not going to hit myself in the head with a hammer, bro. Like Anna Kendrick. Slow motion. That's going to be tubular, bro.
So on we go. As Dylan continues to cast himself as the main villain, we shall transition to picking the actors for our main villains. Now, in keeping with our theme, as Marvel exacts its revenge on DC for taking out, one of the big knocks on the MCU has been their underdevelopment of villains. Everyone says DC's got better villains. DC. So Marvel's like, you know what we'll do? We're taking DC villain actors. We're bringing them over to the reboot. So we got Michael Shannon, who played General Zod. We got Pedro Pascal, Jesse Eisenberg, Ewan McGregor, and Mark Strong are our 5 DC villain actors. Brody, I think you go first this time.
I go first. It's my first pick. Now, who is my character? Is it Red Skull?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I meant to say that. Yeah, we'll be doing the same. I wanted to keep. I didn't know which movie we were going to pick, so I didn't put the name of the characters at the top there. But yeah, so we're going to do the same villains from the original movie. So Abomination for Hulk. I'll be doing little Ironmonger, and you'll get.
Oh, I can't wait for Tudong to get studio interference and get Jesse Eisenberg.
Well, I'm going to pick him outright.
Okay, so as a Red Skull, I mean, I have a love of Ewan McGregor. Do I want?
He's fantastic.
Do I see a Ewan McGregor as Red Skull though?
Yeah.
I don't
know, man. Mark Strong's already got the dome.
Mark Strong, like he could do a really good Red Skull. I think. I mean, he was not a good Sinestro.
Wasn't he also the bad guy in Shazam?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's 2 DC villains. I thought you were going with the Sinestro villain, which I guess technically he wasn't a villain in that movie. It was the end clip scene that he randomly decided to become the Yellow Corps. Sorry. But to have the opportunity to see Henry Cavill and Ewan McGregor on screen together, I think I gotta go. I think I want to go Ewan McGregor.
Okay, is that where you're going? You're saying a lot of words without committing.
Yes.
Okay. I can't wait for fate to take it away from you. All right, Dylan, what are you doing?
Well, you see, in the original Hulk, they had Tim Roth as Abomination, and so they have to get kind of a skinny little guy like Evan Peters who turns into the Hulk to turn into the Abomination. So it doesn't make any sense, bro. Besides Jesse Eisenberg, he's totally
don't actually pick.
Totally, yeah. I am picking him.
Dude,
he's gonna be the Abomination now.
No.
I'll get a good performance out of it in slow motion, bro.
All right. Well, so for Obadiah Strain here, for my Ironmonger, so I like Mark Strong a lot, but I feel like he just seems I'm sure he's a very delightful human being, but also he just seems like so so mean right off the top. I want a little bit more subtlety
Nuance.
to yeah, a little more nuance. I'm got like this is Pedro Pascal's world. We're all just living in it.
Yeah.
And I would love to see him in this movie. Just kind of, he's fantastic at everything he does. So why not? I'm going to put him as my bad guy. Talk about
That's
a bad guy.
surprising.
That's a good. Really?
I thought he was going to go Michael Shannon as.
No.
I like Michael Shannon's great too. He's also very intense. Like both him and Mark Strong are so intense,
Yeah.
which I know could absolutely work for the role. But I'm mapping it out in my head, and that's not the way that I want the character played. We're going to
You want it
develop
with more
these villains.
nuance.
I want a little bit more nuance. I want the audience to be torn. They're rooting for him. And you see Pedro on that screen, and you're just kind of like, I vote for Pedro.
Michael Shannon can be very intense, but Pedro Pascal, I think his range is better.
I gotta be honest. I'm still struggling with mine.
Well, don't worry. It's about to get taken away. You want to spin the wheel of destiny, Brody, or are you going to switch to one of the non-chosen ones?
I'm going to change to Mark Strong.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
I can't. I'm trying so hard to picture Ewan McGregor as Red Skull, and I can't
like
do
that
it.
idea. I can picture it. That seems cool.
Can you?
It does seem cool.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I don't know.
I'll keep it.
All right. Back again. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Spin the wheel, bro. Let's see what fate has in store.
It's probably going to get taken away from me. How come Charlie never gets the stuff?
Oh, don't put the jinx on me right as you're spinning it. That's BS right there. That's what that is. Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. This is an unmitigated disaster. This should have been Dylan. It should have been Dylan.
It should have been Dylan.
I don't even get to pick a number and let fate decide, because the studio is in my ear telling me that they want to prove how superior they are to DC. So they're going to have me cast in this role one of the worst villain performances from the DCU that ever existed. I am getting Jared Leto to come on board. And he is going to redeem himself, and the MCU is going to prove how superior it is by delivering the performance of a lifetime from the greatest Joker of our generation, Jared Leto.
Ow.
I'm going to get a good performance out of him. Joseph is going to act the crap out of that role.
Is that what Dylan would have gotten?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would have made him more mad? Having Jesse Eisenberg or having Jared Leto? Jared Leto as the Abomination?
I'm perfectly fine. After Zack Snyder ruins my movie, James Cameron to Zack Snyder, there's no everything else is going to be ruined. Everything else. Poor Anna Kendrick. Poor Anna Kendrick.
All right, so film composers, they aren't the rock star names anymore. There's so many really talented film composers, but also it's like a pretty diverse industry these days. A lot of the greats like Jerry Goldsmith and James Horner, they're no longer with us. So John Williams, still alive, 91. So the preface here is that there's some old guys on this list. They're gonna live through your movie. Okay? They're gonna live through it. So, and they have the energy and the desire to compose. I'm sure John Williams is enjoying retirement, but he's like, you know what? If you guys call, I will answer the call. So we got John Williams, Hans Zimmer, Danny Elfman, Michael Giacchino, and then of course your choice.
What was the last thing Michael Giacchino did? Because I mean, I know him, but
he does a lot of the Marvel stuff. He did the Star Trek stuff. He's like one of the big ones.
Right? Yeah, he did Incredibles.
He did like Avengers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice. He did Avengers. Like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
So Dylan goes first, right?
Yeah, Dylan goes first.
When Zack Snyder calls, John Williams will pick up the call, Tudong.
I would never ever bother John Williams with a Zack Snyder film. I don't care if it's the Hulk. I don't care if he's remaking Lord of the Rings. I would never have him disturb him. However, I would have him disturb Danny Elfman.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, it's like Justice League all over again.
Exactly. Yes. See, bringing them all back. I am glad that I got Jesse Eisenberg instead of Jared Leto. I will say that.
Although I think Danny Elfman only came in when Whedon took over.
Yeah.
It was still.
I'm gonna have him go a lot more Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, jeez, that's what the.
It's going to be Zack Snyder's fairy tale, and you can't have a fairy tale without Danny Elfman. Everybody knows that.
I like it. All right, I'm a little torn here. So like Giacchino's he's just been doing a lot of stuff. Like the Pixar stuff is awesome. The Super Up is fantastic. He even did Ghost Protocol, which was fun.
Okay, yeah, I that's right.
He did the Batman, so I could leave him on the board for Mr. Matt Reeves.
That's right.
If you could have had Giacchino and Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson, but fate intervened.
Well, and he did the music and directed Werewolf by Night for Disney Plus as well.
But I gotta say, I am a sucker. I know that there's like a minimalist quality that has really kind of been popularized in action films and where it's like more of an emphasis on rhythmic, percussive kind of sounds and a little bit backseat to melodic phrasings and kind of really memorable melody lines, especially ones that really connect and interconnect with the different characters. So I got to go with my boy Johnny Williams because I'm going to have him write me a Pepper Potts theme. I'm going to have him write me a Jarvis theme. I want an Ironmonger theme. Everyone's getting their own theme, darn it. And they're going to be kind of retooled and repurposed throughout all the various movies that come in the future. I'm going to have me some Johnny because he's living forever. Johnny Williams can never die. So yeah, keep doing your thing.
Oh man, you guys left me with the two that I couldn't decide between.
Yeah, Hans, your boy Hans. Hey, you can go your choice if you wanna. You could pick me. I'll compose your music.
I could pick Junkie XL, who did the Zack Snyder Justice League one.
Yeah, there you go. Keep in the family.
Oh, I really like Hans Zimmer, but I think I'm gonna go with Michael Giacchino. I think it's Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves and Michael have worked together already. Yeah, I think he could do something good for kind of that hopeful big thing for Captain America. But I have a feeling that might change.
I'm sorry, I'm getting something in my ear. Studio is on the phone. No! Someone's gonna make a change. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Let's see what happens. All right. This one's going to be a disaster, so I apologize in advance to myself or to yes, not me. All right, so the studio called and they're like, "You know what we need? We need some hit songs. None of this score business, but we need some catchy tunes delivered in a way that only one man can do it. The incomparable Randy Newman will be singing.
Wow.
Oh, he's singing. He's singing my score.
Oh, bro, I'm so.
Is he singing? Is he actually singing my score?
I mean, like, he's doing. It's your score is now going to be all Randy Newman songs. So you got a friend in me.
Jeez, I'm so sorry, bro. It should have been me.
It should have been you. I agree. Yeah. It should have been you.
You can get some instrumental versions of some Randy Newman tunes. Like the
I actually have a really good movie going right here.
Hey, Randy Newman comes from like you want to do like an impressive composer lineage, deep dive search. Look into the Newman family, but he's also a composer. He does scores and stuff too. So you can have some score work from him. He's a fantastic composer. He's a very talented man. But you do need to put at least 1 to 2 Randy Newman sung songs in your film in a couple of places.
A
But
nice
it works out
Captain
'cause he's got,
America
like, that old-timey
montage.
voice, depending on what year you're making your Captain America movie. He's got some stuff that could work.
It's not what I wanted, though.
Nobody wants the studio interference, bro. It's all right. It's a problem.
I
It's
know.
very true. And
Now look,
one of them ended up with your boy in it.
I know. I know. You mean the Brit to play Captain America?
Yeah, your favorite actor to play Captain America. Sorry.
I can just picture Randy Newman's song as he picks up the shield for the first time, and it's there's tears coming down. All right, I like it. All right, so look, MCU has some kind of tropes or some kind of like formulaic flaws that people like to point out incessantly online. So I did a little research on some of the most consistent complaints that I saw from people, and we are going to pick one of these, and we are going to lean in and make sure that we avoid whatever we pick. We're going to avoid it for our film. So our choices here are intense, diving into backstory of our characters. Too much backstory. Too many funny quips. A bloated budget. Too big budgety. Too much of a heavy reliance on the CGI. And then underdeveloped villains. So these are 5 common complaints of MCU films. We're each going to pick one, and we're going to put our flag down and say, my film will not do this. None shall pass. And I believe I'm going first.
You go first, Charlie. Yeah.
I am going to. This is a really dumb choice. I'm going to make the dumbest possible choice, but I just am so CGI fatigued, and I know, I'm making an Iron Man film. He's got to fly around, so we're gonna make the suit. We're making the suit. We're putting a guy in the suit, or we're flying the suit with like a drone. We're making it. It's practical effects. But you know what? And because of this movie, this is gonna be like your boy Chris Nolan, doing like nuclear explosions, or James Cameron inventing new ways to do undersea travel. We're all gonna be flying in Iron Man suits in like 20 years, thanks to my movie. So we're gonna do it. We're doing it all in practical. Now that doesn't mean there can't be any CGI, but we're just not relying heavily on CGI.
Sure.
Real world stuff.
I was going to choose that if I'm being honest, and that my entire guy, my guy is entirely CGI.
Then you could do it like Lou Ferrigno and just have like green paint.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. What he's going to do, Lou Ferrigno.
All right, so by choosing one of these, it means we're almost doing like the opposite. So like funny quips.
These are all problems we're avoiding. We're
funny quips would be like it's a super serious movie.
Yeah, so we're gonna avoid funny quips. So you're gonna not have like Captain America talk about America's ass or things like that.
Bloated budget would be like I'm a low budget movie.
Okay. It's like a more medium sized budget.
There, like the underdeveloped villain is an interesting one because I felt like for so long, superhero movies almost had like overdeveloped villains, like the old Batmans and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't want that. Because I got let's go ahead and go with so intense backstory would be like a super short backstory then?
Yep. So like light on backstory. You're avoiding falling into the trap of telling too much of the origin story and not enough of the current story.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. That seems like a good way to go. Okay. Let's just jump right into the action. You guys know where Captain America came from.
Yeah. All right. Dylan, I'm curious to see what you choose.
Well, Zack Snyder can't avoid having a bloated budget. He can avoid heavy CG because I could see him doing something really stupid like hiring just a whole other actor, painting him green. But maybe he'll just hire another actor and CGI him green. I was going to go with avoiding intense backstory because Zack Snyder, he's a bro. He doesn't like things being too intense except muscles or maybe like like camera focus or something. I don't know. He doesn't know what a camera is, but we need the bloated budget, so we can't avoid that heavy CG. I'll go under. We'll avoid having an underdeveloped villain and just have nothing but a lot of Jesse Eisenberg. It's really funny because I actually kind of appreciate him more. I really liked him in like Zombieland, the Facebook movie, whatever. I can't remember what it's called. And
Social Network.
That's right, Social Network. But he's Jared Leto, so at least we have somebody who's competent, who we can have a very developed villain. Let's focus on this Lex Luthor. I mean, Abomination.
You scoff. Jared Leto is gonna get he wasn't thought of as like a terrible actor before the Joker.
Really. Oh, jeez. Oh,
that wasn't until Morbius came out.
He's on a streak, isn't he? He's on a hot
streak. He really is.
He is on a streak, but he's going to break that streak right here.
He was in Girl Interrupted with Angelina Jolie back in the day, so they're reunited. There's going to be some chemistry there. All right, but anyway, I'll save my Jared Leto takes for my wrap up. There is no studio interference on that. The studio is very happy to oblige by all that.
There you go.
So now we are off to what a twist! Our M. Night Shyamalan category here. Each movie we're gonna have a twist. There's been some pretty famous MCU twists along the way, and some of those are pretty well represented here by these kind of very generic categories. We can have a surprise character dying. Poor dear Aunt May, or spoiler alerts here. There's a bigger bad guy behind the bad guy, like our Mandarin twist here. Oh no, what a twist! We have betrayal, like the long game that Hydra played with all their influences and puppeteering. You get your secret identity revealed, like poor Peter Parker, and everybody knows your name, but not in a good Cheersian type way. And then a twist here that I put in just for this, a little different romance. Maybe you got Betty Ross there, and Hulk's like, you know what? I like this person a little bit more. Sorry, Betty. Or Betty's like, hey, I'm really into this Jesse Eisenberg fella. He's great, but
he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. I really like him. So these are your twist choices. What a twist! Brody, you get to twist first.
I think I go first. Okay. Surprise character death, that could easily be Bucky. We've done that. Secret identity, I think everybody knows that Steve Rogers is Captain America. That's not really a twist. Bigger bad guy, maybe. Betrayal?
He gets betrayed. Winter Soldier, he gets betrayed. You get that in Civil War, different romance.
I think I want to go bigger bad guy. I think that Red Skull is kind of working for somebody else behind the scenes.
Really? Red Skull?
Well, Hydra behind the scenes?
Be somebody. I don't know.
Who could possibly be bigger than Red Skull?
Well, I don't know. Doctor Doom. Maybe he's working for Doctor
Bigger
Doom.
Than Red Skull?
I would say Doom is bigger than Doctor Doom. Galactus.
Doom is bigger than Doctor Doom. So Galactus is in a Captain America movie, and he's telling Red Skull what to do.
Hey, it's Russian.
Is Zack Snyder directing your movie? Because George Reeves wouldn't do that. Or George Reeves. Matt Reeves would not do that.
All right, you guys are all over the place saying all sorts of names here. Let's. All right, on to speaking of George Reeves. All right, Dylan, what are you picking for your twist?
I was actually going to go bigger bad guy because that's exactly the kind of thing that Bro Snyder would do. Secret identity, everybody knows it's the Hulk. Betrayal, surprise character death. Well, you know what? We'll go with surprise character death because just out of nowhere, it doesn't need to make sense. It's Zack Snyder, man. He's probably sitting there doing some kind, like smoking, and drinking coffee. No, wait. He's like a bodybuilder or something. He's doing his steroids and he's drinking raw eggs while he's lifting weights. And he's like, bro, let's just kill off somebody, bro. Yeah, no, surprise character death. There it is.
I thought that had to be after your Jimmy Olsen, rant at the start. I thought for sure that was who you're gonna pick. All right, you know what? The movie I'm building in my mind. I'm gonna go different romance, and Pepper
Ooh.
and Tony are not gonna be, at least not in the beginning here. A little different. I'm gonna take a little different approach. I think we're gonna have a different Tony Stark. We're gonna have a different movie here. We're gonna have a different Iron Man.
Nice, nice.
So I think that's
Pepper Potts is just who works for me.
all right. Now, Brody, can you spin the wheel?
Oh no.
I'm getting word from the studio that they need some extra twists.
Oh, it's gonna be me.
Wow.
All right. Well, Brode, whatever is applicable, you get the remaining unused twists to add to your film. So you will also be doing a bigger bad guy, betrayal, and secret identity reveal. So you
Oh
can kind
wow.
of get that
Oh
in.
my goodness.
Studio
Bigger
wants
bad
twists.
guy,
They want a lot of
betrayal,
twists.
and secret identity reveal. I gotta do all of those. Whoa.
I love hearing you say that.
Okay.
Whoa.
So twisty. Whoa.
Those are all taken. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
We cleaned out the twist category. I like it. All right, I think we just have one more.
Just one more.
Last one. All right. So this is like a confidence test here. How are we feeling about the movie that you're about to pitch here? Single standalone film, maybe a standalone trilogy. Is this the start, not star, of the new MCU, but I guess a star as well? Sorry about that. The start of a new universe that you're building out here. Are you making this film as it's like leading up to a new super team like the Avengers? Or is there a twist at the end of this that really it's all part of the same MCU multiverse all along, and that this isn't even like a fresh start like you thought it would be?
Gee whiz. Oh,
Chris
man.
Hemsworth shows up as Thor, looking at Chris Hemsworth playing Captain America, and is like, "Wait, what?
Oh,
What happened?
What happened?" Dylan, I believe you get to pick first. So, how confident are you? You feeling a whole new Snyderverse here? You feeling like a nice
It's
Snyder
a whole
trilogy?
new Snyderverse is what it is. It's the start of the new MCU.
That was what I wanted.
Zack Snyder's not going to do it unless it's the start of the whole new MCU before, of course, everybody comes to their senses, fires him, and starts over again. I'm counting on it. Counting on it. They're going to be like, what were we thinking? Get it out of here. So, but no, I want him to think it's starting a new MCU, and he's going to fall on his face, much like the DCEU.
All right, well, you got more confidence in your in your universe start than I anticipated. But
He has nothing but.
Yeah, that's true. He's a confident man. No, you're good. I'm gonna go standalone trilogy. I think the one that I'm planning in my mind is gonna be good. It's gonna be nice. But we're telling the story of Iron Man here. We're gonna keep the stakes localized. Not this like alien invasion end of the world type stuff. We're gonna deal with his universe, and we'll be separate from Snyderverse. We'll do our own. But I guess hey, you can pull us in. This is just intentions.
Dude, I'm starting a new MCU. There's totally room, bro. Totally room. Come on, bro. Come on over, bro. We got nothing but room.
I like this. Brody, we're going to add this as an option. You can choose to join Dylan's MCU New Start universe if that's what you want to do, or you can pick from the remaining list.
Come on, bro. How long have we been bros, bro?
I don't want a
have a beer, bro.
Film. I don't want a multiverse. I don't want it to play into the new MCU. I don't want to be a part of. I don't want to be a part of your Snyderverse. I'm sorry,
bro. What are you doing, bro?
The only choice left is to build a superhero team.
All right, I like it.
I just build towards the Avengers again.
How long have we been bros, bro?
Whoa,
bro!
25 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna join eventually, bro.
Well, there you have it. So here's our movies. All right, now it's time to pitch these bad boys. Brody, you went first, so you get first crack at your pitch if you feel like you're ready. You can pass though if you want. Oh, I almost forgot one last studio request. That's right. I'm getting word on the horn here. The studio would like each of us in our pitches to work in product integration. Everybody knows
Yes.
that the MCU
Yes.
is they love to advertise Baskin Robbins or Apple products or specific car companies. You can't watch an MCU film without noticing a little product placement. So I want you to add into your pitch whatever product you choose. It could be, hey, Manscaped, whatever you want to do. You're adding it
Yes.
in and you're pitching it as part of your project. Studio request.
Who goes for Charlie? You go first on this, right?
I go first. Well, I mean, hey, I went
He
last
said
on
you
the
go first,
draft,
bro. Yeah, he
but
said
if you
you
need
go first, bro.
if you want a
Oh, I
little
go
more time,
first.
I can start. I can start if you want.
Oh, well, no, I have to do.
Oh,
They're going to be promoting the Talk Punch empire, media empire.
all right. I want you. I can't wait. You got to wrap that into your pitch. I want to know how you're going to work that into your film.
I have no idea.
Dylan, you don't have to pick now if you don't want to. You can just pick it. You can just improvise it in your pitch, or you can pick something that you want to incorporate.
I'll improvise it. Oh, okay. What kind of a protein drink is there? I'm going to do a protein drink because the Hulk drinks protein. In fact, I want it
prime
to be
energy.
Steak. Is it steak?
Prime energy. The
prime energy, because you know what? Zack Snyder's competing with Michael Bay. That's what he's doing. He wants more. He wants, prime energy. He wants nothing.
Energy
but everybody's
drink
eating
is
steak.
kind of spot on. I like that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Bing.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Tony Stark's going to Bing it. He's going to have Jarvis binging things left and right.
Jarvis is Bing.
Hey Jarvis, can you Bing that for me? He's gonna pull out his tech stuff. He's doing this. He's doing that. He opens up the Bing browser. He's swiping in there and he's binging it. We're making it. We're making it stick with the cool kids are binging everything.
How on earth do I build a movie on this?
All right. Hey, you know what? I'll start. I'll start with my movie. Give you some time to mull over your life choices. All right. So look, some things didn't end up the way that I wanted them to, and that's okay because life. I believe it was the great Bruce Lee who said, "You got to be like water."
Yes.
Is that that's the exact quote right there.
That's it.
We got to be like water here, so we got to be flexible. Ending. There it is, the direct quote. All right, so I'm making a new Iron Man film. Now this is quite a legacy that's been handed to me by Robert Downey Jr. Just a fantastic job playing this role. But hey, everyone thought this isn't going to work. Not everyone. A lot of people thought this wasn't going to work when they heard Robert Downey was cast as Tony Stark. This Iron Man movie. Why are they making an Iron Man movie? Why is that the character they're doing? Jon Favreau, come on. What is going on here? And boy, were they wrong because it was fantastic. And those same naysayers, they're going to come for Chris Pine. They're going to come for my Iron Man movie. Boy, they're going to be disappointed because this thing is going to be fire. Let me tell you, this is not the cocksure, Clooney-esque Downey Jr. billionaire Tony Stark. You're leaning heavily into the comic book alcoholic, falling apart Tony Stark. That's what I want. I want a gritty. He's got
demon
a
in a bottle.
Shower. He's a demon in a bottle. Tony Stark, and Chris Pine is gonna he's got those eyes, right? They just look like they've seen things. Like that guy's seen some stuff, man. But also like in a way that you want to hug him. You just want to like, hey, Chris, I'm sorry, you've seen some things, but I want to pull you close to me. And Angelina Jolie is going to be playing not the love interest, right? Because that's the twist, right? They're not in love. Angelina Jolie is, in fact, in love with Jared Leto because that's the romance people want to see. Since Girl Interrupted debuted, everyone online has been shipping those two. Give me some Angelina and Jared Leto. Screen time together. Chemistry will be absolutely insane. Now, Jared Leto, as Dylan pointed out, a fantastic actor in his own right. I believe Dylan went on and on about some of the many acting roles that Jared Leto has had, as well as his singing capabilities. Maybe he'll sing a song. 30 Seconds to Mars, right? That's a band that he was in. But he was great. Dallas Buyers Club, American Psycho. We talked about Requiem for a Dream. I mean, the man has range for days. But I'm asking him to not be Morbius, to not be the Joker, but to give me nuance and subtlety. And he's going to look at me with those eyes. He's going to say, for you, I will do it. And you know who and Joseph Kaczynski is the man who can do it because he worked with Tom Cruise, who is famous for jumping on couches, calling people glib. I mean, these are
Glib.
these are things that Tommy has done. He's a demanding actor who wants excellence at every turn. Joseph delivered one hell of a Tom Cruise movie, and he's going to do the same thing for our Iron Man. We are steering away from CGI. We're doing practical effects. We're going to have him building suits, but he's drunk and things are falling apart. And he's struggling. He's got to find his will to live. He is in love with a woman who's in love with somebody else. This villain, he's a villain 2 times because he's going to try to steal the company out from Tony Stark, and he's building this Ironmonger gear, and he's going to be hurting people, but also he's hurting Tony's heart because Pepper Potts is in love with him and not Tony. John Williams is providing the underscore, all the underscore. It's going to be beautiful. You think that just these words as I'm describing them are gut wrenching. I know I can see the tears forming in your guys' eyes as I'm describing poor Tony and his struggles here. But just wait till John Williams underscore hits those dulcet tones, those brooding intervals, the melodic majesty of John Williams. Only he can deliver in a Star Warsian effect as each character develops their theme and develops their character. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you. This trilogy is going to be absolutely insane. And we are going to develop these villains. I'm going to tell you, Jared Leto, he's not dying at the end of this movie. He's coming back for the second one and possibly the third one. We're going to have different disposable villains, but he's going to be a mainstay. We're going to turn this into a big love triangle rivalry, and we are going to really we're going to build it. This universe is going to be fantastic. And the first one is going to end in a way where you're kind of like it's over, but you need more because you're not satisfied. Is Tony going to get it together? Is he going to implode? And you're going to be rooting for him, but also like, why do you keep making these bad choices, Tony? You're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. Even Jarvis is going to be like, Tony, I have binged for you several therapists that maybe you can see. So we'll have Jarvis saying binged several times for that product placement money.
Nice.
All right, and that's my Iron Man pitch. And he's gonna have a mustache, but also like the 5 o'clock shadow. So a lot of scruff underneath. All right, who has the guts to go next?
Dylan, I think. Should I go or should you go? Should we save Dylan for last?
It's up to you, bro.
Go if you're ready.
You want me to go?
Ready.
I'll go. I'll go if you want me to go. Or
no, Dylan, you go. I was so interested in hearing what Charlie was saying that I didn't bother to think of my own movie.
So now that I'm giving mine, you'll have plenty of time to not listen.
No,
to
I won't.
Your own movie?
I won't. I'm just going to be making it up as I go.
Plenty of time to think, bro. He's got this.
Well, first of all, bro is going to be heavily in this script. I don't know if he's ever actually said bro or if he's ever written it into a script. But bro is going to be all over this script. In fact, everybody's going to be calling each other bro. Even Anna Kendrick, perfectly. She's going to be calling people bro. People will call her bro. Everybody's a bro in this movie because Zack Snyder is a bro. Zack Snyder's Hulk. That's what it's going to be called. Zack Snyder's Hulk.
Yes.
Evan Peters as Bruce Banner, as he's... I can't remember if we're going back and do... You know what? We're going to go back and do the origin, but this time in slow motion. That's how we're going to do it, first of all. We're going to see Anna Kendrick getting it ready in the lab, building up to it. In fact, half the movie, that's half the movie right there. It's going to switch. We're not going to see any Hulk. It's going to be all about Betty Ross and Bruce Banners and all of that stuff. And for some reason, Emil Blonsky, who is a soldier, also is involved. Maybe he's best friends with his bro. And he's also best friends with Anna Kendrick, who's also his bro. But we're avoiding not having an intense backstory for our villain. So we're going to have to spend a lot of time with Emil Blonsky before he becomes a bad bro, a big bad bro. He's bad and he's a bro, but he's not big yet because obviously for 3/4 of the way through the movie, that's when he gets to become Abomination in slow motion. And anytime he's about to change, but he can't change, he's got to drink his prime energy. He's got to drink he's a little bro and he's got to be a big bro. So he's drinking his prime energy because he wants to be a buff, big, like Hulk for Anna Kendrick, his bro. And so does Jesse Eisenberg. So they have to drink it as well. They're eating steaks. They're drinking prime energy. It's energy drinks. It's protein. All of the stuff, bro, in slow freaking motion. Intense backstory for this villain. We're going to deep dive into it with childhood. He's going to suddenly flashbacks. Bruce Banner's not even going to have flashbacks. But Emil Blonsky is. What else am I missing on there? Oh, let's not forget, it's going to be, the score is going to be shockingly comedic. We're going to get some Danny Elfman, fairy tale Danny Elfman, or maybe even some, maybe a little Big Fish. Maybe he didn't do. Did he do At the Addams Family? Because if he did, perfect.
Oh, I don't know.
That's the kind of thing we're gonna do. We're gonna have.
I don't think so. But he did Beetlejuice. You can do Beetlejuice.
Yes, we're gonna get some Beetlejuice in there because no matter what, this is gonna be funny. I was absolutely glad that I didn't have to pick the no quips because this is gonna be Quip City right here. We are gonna have sarcastic Jesse Eisenberg. Facebook Jesse Eisenberg. We're not going to call it the right name because we don't have to. We're bros here, okay? We're all bros. We're going to see halfway through, we're going to see development between, well, maybe a little bit between Evan Peters and Anna Kendrick. They're bros, and that's fine, bro. But let me tell you this. We're going to see Jesse Eisenberg with his first crush. We're going to see him lose his first tooth in slow motion. And then he's going to drink some Prime Energy, and he's going to be like, my biceps aren't grown, bro. I need obviously even more. He's gonna have that kind of a slang because we never heard him be a surfer, bro. Emil Blonsky, soldier, surfer, bro. He's gonna be like, bro. I'm like, I got totally tubular, bro. But let me tell you, bro, my pecs, they're not popping, bro. I need my Prime Energy. I need my steak. And they're like, you eat steak every single meal, and you have 5 meals. I don't get it, bro. I need some gamma radiation. I don't understand, bro. And then, of course, by the end, the big bros, they fight. And then, of course, they come to some understanding. Maybe the Hulk breaks his neck. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. And then the movie just kind of ends.
What's the surprise death?
Yeah. Turns out Emil Blonsky's mom, who we really came to love in this entire thing, accidentally gets killed by the Hulk because it turns out the Hulk was a jerk. He came crashing through the whole thing. Is he the hero? We're not sure anymore because he accidentally killed Mrs. Blonsky. Unbelievable, bro. What is this? And so we really have an intense backstory for our big bad bro.
I don't want to go last. I don't want to go last.
You should have chosen to go first.
I
you
should have gone first. I can't follow up with you guys.
You got to get some Prime Energy and have a steak, bro.
A little sloppy steak.
Yeah.
You got to.
Oh.
Then you got at one point. It's got to be a cup of gamma ooze, and it just looks just like the Prime Energy. And he's like, "I'm gonna just down this Prime Energy, then I'm gonna hit the road." And he hits it. Oh no!
Oh, bro, what happened? And they're like, "Bro, that was gamma radiation,
tasted like
toxic
ooze.
waste, bro." He's like, "Bro, I didn't even realize it, bro. What the bro?
That's the best workout I ever had,
dude. My pecs are popping now, bro.
He's at the
What's
gym
going
and he's
on?
just putting up plates.
Oh man. I can't follow up with this.
Dylan, for your product integration, you got to put a car in there too, where Hulk's smashing a bunch of cars, and then he gets to an Audi, and he's like,
"I can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
Too nice." There's a guy watching, and he's like, "Oh, phew, he didn't do my car," and then a piece of building will fall in the car. There's a nice slow mo where Hulk's like, "I can't smash too nice a car, bro."
You gotta have bro.
All right, bro.
Yes.
I can't follow that. Are you kidding me?
You thought you couldn't follow Charlie's.
I know. I should have gone first because okay.
You got this. You got this.
We've got the new Captain America. No backstory. Yeah. We are just opening right to Steve Rogers as Captain America. I was trying to think of some of the other guys that have played Captain America that I could have Henry Cavill be, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. So I'm just going Steve Rogers.
Nice.
So we've got blonde Henry Cavill. You'll say, that doesn't make sense. And I'd say, go watch Stardust. He's blonde in that movie.
I've seen it.
He's Cavill not even recognizable, but it's fine. It's fine. We got our blonde Henry Cavill doing his American accent, doing the American accent because he's got to be from America.
Hello, I am Henry Cavill from America.
And I'm blonde, bro. I
I'm
work
blonde,
with Zack
bro.
Snyder. I don't know. I just know. Zack Snyder
But
cast me.
it's-
I say bro.
But it's Matt Reeves, so it's going to be kind of dark. It's going to be kind of somber. It's going to be lots of fog, right? Maybe we're going nomad. That's I kind of mentioned it earlier on, but maybe we're going nomad Captain America. Okay, maybe he's been Captain America and he's like, I don't really want to be Captain America anymore. And so this is the story of Captain America growing to become Captain America again because he's nomad. He's got the long leather jacket. He's kind of wandering the country, right? As he's not in New York right now. He's wandering everybody else. He's all the way in LA. As he's wandering LA, we get the Paul Newman song "I Love LA."
Oh, I like it.
Beautiful.
I don't like it. I love it. That's
He's wandering LA. We've got "I Love LA" going around. But he's still somber. I know it's an upbeat song, but we still have fog.
oh, the
still-
juxtaposition
yeah.
though between the two. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
maybe it's
gorgeous.
like a what is that called, Charlie? When it's like a lower.
You could slow it down,
Octave.
but look, a lot of these movies, like they did the what was the Marvel one that did the "Smells Like Teen Spirit" and they redid it like a moody
It's
ballad.
Paul Newman. I mean, Paul Newman still did it
put a
because he
minor
has
key.
to.
You
Because
mean
the studio said I had to, but Paul Newman is remixing his
Randy
own "I
Newman.
Love LA."
Randy
Newman.
Newman.
Randy Newman. Sorry, Paul Newman. Maybe he's eating Paul Newman
Paul Newman
salad dressing.
Yes.
Perfect. And then
Randy
say
Newman.
product
Pretty perfect.
integration.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
You
All the
gotta
while,
have Captain America say. You gotta have Captain America say, "Bro," if you're gonna be a part of the Zack Snyder MCU, bro.
I'm not. I'm building my own team.
You're not. You're gonna join the MC. It's all right. It's okay. You're in denial. It's Zack Snyder. He's not taking no for an answer.
And so as he's wandering LA, there's only one person that he still talks to, and that is, do I do Peggy Carter or can I do Sharon Carter? I want to do Sharon Carter. I'm going to do Sharon Carter because we're skipping all the backstory. We're just going to modern day. So we're going Sharon Carter. So
Nice
we've got Bryce Dallas Howard as Sharon Carter. That's the only person he's talking to as he's wandering LA. Maybe in the as you're going around and there's all the billboards and stuff like that, you see Talk Punch, right? Watch Talk Punch on YouTube. Subscribe, notification bell. Talk Punch everywhere because we're taking over LA. That's what we do.
Taking over LA.
Beautiful, bro.
All the while Nomad Captain America is wandering the states, we get the building of the new modern Red Skull, who is Ewan McGregor doing his best German accent, and so we're getting some montages of Ewan McGregor kind of building up this new Hydra, and while that's happening, we have the Randy Newman song "In Germany Before the War." Ooh. I don't know that song, but I saw a list. I saw a list of Randy Newman songs, and it sounds like it could play during a Red Skull time.
Perfect. I love it.
Let's see. So, okay, where have I gone? I've done most things yet. Shoot. I'm going too fast now. All right, so we got no backstory. And so all of this is Ewan McGregor taking over Hydra. We're not doing backstory. So he's just Red Skull. We don't need to worry about how that happened. But he's Red Skull. He's rebuilding Hydra. Nobody knows where Captain America is because he doesn't want to be Captain America. But eventually, Sharon Carter has to convince Captain America that he needs to come back because Red Skull is starting to expand Hydra and they're taking over and they're moving over to the U.S. They're starting to infiltrate all over the place. And so he has to come back as Captain America. Oh, golly. I have 3 twists I need to do. Shoot.
That's right. I forgot about the triple twist. But hey, bro, I will say, by the way, your Randy Newman song choice, that is a sad song. So that is a good one. In Germany Before the War.
Perfect.
It's a moody ballad that you will appreciate having in there. It does not sound at all like Toy Story.
Perfect. All right. And so what ends up happening is that once Captain America reveals himself that he is going to once again take up the shield and be Captain America. Then Sharon Carter betrays him and reveals his secret that he is actually Nomad has been Captain America this whole time, because everybody didn't know where he was. So they're saying, look, it's Steve Rogers. He's Captain America. He's back. And so she reveals it. And Sharon Carter, was actually the big bad guy all along, who Red Skull was reporting to, because she has been the one that's been orchestrating all this stuff and infiltrating. She's had all the Hydra stuff coming into S.H.I.E.L.D. and things like that. So it's been, she has been the big bad, and she betrays him, and she reveals his secret identity. And Captain America has to defeat Red Skull.
Sharon Carter.
Sharon. Oh, there's so much. Captain America has
things happening. It's very complicated film.
It's a Matt Reeves film, man. It's a Matt Reeves film. There's a lot of plot lines. Just when you think we're done with one plot line, you'll forget that we started another plot line like an hour ago.
Not so fast.
And so Captain America is going to defeat Red Skull. We're not going to get to the Sharon Carter stuff in this movie, because that is going to be building.
Zack Snyder.
No, not the Zack Snyder. We're building towards the super team. We're building towards an Avengers movie, and we'll address that stuff later. And
so Evan Peters meets Captain America, is what you're really saying. Evan Peters was the big bad. He's the Hulk. That's what you're trying to say.
No. Bryce Dallas Howard as Sharon Carter.
She takes off her Mission Impossible mask and reveals to be Evan Peters, and they're like, we're gonna ship you to another whole, like Iron Man and Captain America, we're shipping you off to another planet, and it's Planet Hulk, Zack Snyder style, in slow motion.
Oh man,
bro.
And so then it ends.
That's what you want.
And like Captain America has to reach out to Talk Punch, because they're in LA.
Whoa.
And he needs the help of their knowledge.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
No,
I'll be like,
I like
it.
That's a complicated one.
It's so complicated. There's as I'm going, I'm like, oh shoot, I need to tie in this too, and I have to tie this in.
And we haven't even scratched the surface of how Sharon Carter is working for Dr. Doom, who's working for Galactus. So
yeah.
That's like a whole. There's like a Russian nesting dolls. If
oh god,
Dylan.
I'm like sweating.
I can't wait.
So stressful. So stressful.
So Emil Blonsky is basically Dr. Doom, is what you're really trying to say.
No.
Hey, you even just saying that's an abomination. All right, so there's our movies. All right, I think all things considered, with all the interference that we had to deal with, we did pretty darn well. Let us know what character you guys would have picked for your reboot, and how you would have navigated the interference from the studio, and what kind of results you might have had, or just give Dylan some love for suffering through his Snyder MCU. You guys probably couldn't tell, because I think he hit it pretty well, but he's not a big Zack Snyder fan. I don't think that probably came through in the episode.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love Prime Energy and Steak and Bros.
He's a pros pro, that Dylan Seal. You can't argue with Tudong on anything. So, and then Brody's got a sweaty head, so give him some love down there. Let him know his head looks great. A little shimmer on that skull is never a bad thing. It's that is not a red skull. That is a pretty well shaped. Anyway, I don't know why I'm still talking about your head, but anyway, we'll see you next time, and I promise we won't talk about anybody's head next week. I think.
Maybe not. Don't make promises you can't keep. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
It happens.
It does happen.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
I'm so tired.